Ivana, first timer.
Yes.
Super excited.
Okay.
Yes. I'm just gonna kind of work you around here like this. It's good.
Oh my god. Was that loud?
There it goes. There it is. You're scared? Why? You don't know? Okay. Oh, there was one.
Come on, man. I feel like you guys have seen these things popping around. May pop up on a random social media site of these cool chiropractors, and they make sure you see the microphone on that patient there with right next to where his hands are. So you hear that crack? Yeah, we heard the crack. There's a microphone next to it. We heard the crack. Now these are chiropractors that as also I think that underlining feel here is making chiropractic work sexy, maybe. As we see one particular TikToker point out this trend and this weirdly suggestive types of outfits, touching and motions that they make as they're doing this kind of chiropractic work. Let's watch them discuss about that.
Holy.
Yeah, hold up. Let me just push your eyeballs back into your brain real quick. Snap your cheekbones while I'm at it. You'll never be able to convince me that that's a real thing. That's Chiropractors 20.
So of course, the first thing I thought when I see things like this is like, oh, that's kind of cool. Look, oh man, my back's a little bit adjusted. Literally, my back hurts right now. And the first thought you may have is maybe I can get adjusted. Maybe someone can snatch my neck around and I'll feel so much better because they're professionals, right? But this is definitely something that's going all over the place. Let's watch more because there's no way that anyone is safe from this trend. So much smoother is what she's noticed. Also, not only this isn't only for the humans, you guys. This is also for the animals that complain about back pain. Animal Cracker has some.
Blow it out. Let's do this side too. Here. So this is one I'm gonna do. Can I get this one for you, babe? Got it. But I'm gonna adjust this because this will really help him, okay? And now put a little more pressure and let that go.
Let it go. He just let it go. He just touched that horse's back and he let it go. I'm a lot more uncomfortable with the sexy chiropractic work on animals than it is on humans. But still, there's the Animal Cracker, making sure that things are done well. Now, this is where this story takes a serious left turn here, Dan. A Georgia woman, sadly, was paralyzed after 4 arteries dissected during a visit to the chiropractor. On June 16th, recent Georgia Southern University graduate Caitlin Jensen visited a chiropractor for an adjustment to her neck. That's according to a GoFundMe page that was established to offset her now medical expenses. After the adjustment, Jensen, quote, became ill and was hospitalized, where tests revealed that she had 4 dissected arteries within her neck. 1 month later, Caitlin remains in the neurological ICU at Memorial Hospital in Savannah, Georgia, in critical condition. While she is conscious, she is only able to respond to verbal commands by blinking her eyes and wiggling her toes on her feet. So doctors have warned about this practice, about these snatches and these pulls and these microphones next to cracks, how it can be dangerous if it's done incorrectly. Now, by the way, I feel like I haven't pointed that out yet. Done incorrectly, because this whole thing about chiropractic work where people do adjustments and cracks and all that stuff is nothing brand new. Let's not act like no one's ever seen this before. But the techniques potentially and the expertise involved, I think, is where we have some problems. So more on this. Getting your neck adjusted by a chiropractor or osteopathic doctor may be associated with an increased risk of stroke, according to a scientific statement released Thursday by the American Heart Association. The energetic thrust and rotation, sometimes used in neck manipulation, may cause a small tear in the artery walls in the neck, a condition called cervical artery dissection, is what the statement noted. A tear in the artery wall can result in a stroke if a blood clot forms at the site and later breaks free to block a blood vessel in the brain. I think sometimes, and we're talking about age and stuff, Dan, and how people are ancient now, and maybe someone who graduated when kids are now 24 years old. I'm feeling the effects. Maybe I'm one of those old guys. I've used up my back and my knees and everything, my whole body as an athlete, my whole life, and I'm a little uncomfortable right now. So it's really easy to be like, I'm gonna go to one of these chiropractors, fine, strap a camera to me, straighten me out, but it could result in something much, much worse. And as you get older, you realize things like this can happen.
Yeah, I mean, like, just because of my perceived youth, I'm not gonna say like I was beginning the story with like, oh, there's always this like never-ending neck pain that I have. I've heard people with good stories with chiropractors. I've also heard like a lot of the quackery from chiropractors. You see this sort of like casting couch chiropractor over here, and with like this sort of like angle at marketing it on TikTok, which of course it's like, okay, that's how you do your social media marketing here. But I think people should know the risks that go into this thing. I mean, like, this is a free country. People can go and get tarot card readings and other things that I don't necessarily believe in the science of, but they help for people or they work for people or they're like enjoyable things. And for those people, I'm fine with. But I definitely have a problem with the rise of this, the virality nature of this, because this just gets more people going, oh, cool, that's a fun thing. There's these ASMR cracking noises that I'm constantly seeing on my TikTok feed that reminds me I should go and book this appointment. And they may not do the right research and they could end up in one of those paralyzed situations, which you definitely feel for. So we've always got to be careful for these edgy or careful marketing schemes on social media and to read into these things, especially for the physical consequences they could have for us.
Yeah, I've always said, a lot of younger folks complain, rightfully so, or make fun of, I guess is a better term, about how older folks don't understand, social media, the internet, don't know how to navigate their way through it. They may post something they meant to send, little things like that. And I've always said, yes, that's true. There's also this level of younger folks that completely understand social media, but still do ridiculous things because of the level of trust involved in it, because that's all their world has been. Again, if someone was born and they're only 24 years old, there's probably this sense that they've never seen much of life before everyone was sharing everything about their lives on the internet. So that's life, that's normalcy. Oh yeah, there's a doctor snapping people's necks on the internet. Sure, that's reputable. And other folks who before maybe will go, I don't know who that guy is. It's a weird level of trust, I think, that happens. And it just looks cool. And maybe you can put your own video out there and at the same time get your name, I guess, popularized. Who knows? It's dangerous. So be careful, you guys.